This is all that remains of the bus, packed with university students heading home when it was bombed. The fire that followed was so fierce it melted everything. Even 2 days after the attack, the sickening smell of burnt flesh still lingers in the air. Yasmin Baloch was on another bus right behind the one that was bombed. She was the first girl in her family to make it to university. I was sitting by the window when the bomb went off, she tells me. I had no idea what happened. Everything went dark. Then I realized I'd injured my legs. I cried for help, hoping someone would save me. Her leg is broken. She has burns all over her body. The shrapnel has cut her face, and she's worried about whether her hair will grow back. She goes on to tell me, "The people who did this are very cruel. We're just students. What did we do to them to deserve this?" In the intensive care unit of the hospital, Farzana Pervez worries about her critically injured 20-year-old daughter. Part of her daughter's skull is missing. "We are really poor people," she says. "My husband has worked hard to send our daughter to school and university, so she could have a better future than us. She was supposed to have an exam today." Investigators are now going through the wreckage piece by piece to identify the exact nature of the blast. 12 young women are now confirmed to have been killed in this deadly bombing, all of them students at the university. A senior intelligence official told CNN it was a female suicide bomber that targeted the young women students. But the bus bombing may have been a decoy for something even bigger. As ambulances rushed the injured to the government hospital, the hospital itself came under attack. Gunmen and 2 more suicide bombers. Among the 14 dead were 4 nurses and 4 paramilitary soldiers. Hundreds of people were held hostage, but today it remains sealed off and shut down, guarded by paramilitary forces. Pakistan is still struggling to absorb the horror of these attacks, aimed at young women merely trying to get an education. 3,000 young women come from across the country's largest province to study at this university. Yasmin wants to be a teacher, and she won't give up now. She says, "We won't stop learning because of the people who attacked us. Education is everything. As soon as I get better, I'll go back to university with even more drive and hope." Saima Mohsin, CNN, Quetta, Pakistan.